So school is coming up and you haven't felt motivated to get out of your bed since summer began. You spend your entire day sitting on your bed, scrolling through TikTok, comparing yourself to girls that don't look like you. You don't feel confident in your body and you're too shy to speak to anyone around you. If this sounds like you, no need to panic. I've been in that situation where I don't feel confident to express myself or at least talk to someone my age. It's okay because growing up as a girl can be hard. Understanding and taking the first step to realize that you're worth more than your feelings and the thoughts in your head. So the first thing I did was kind of change my viewpoint on what I allowed myself to see, whether this be online or through music. If it didn't bring me any self-value or it wasn't important to how I went throughout my day and it only made me sad or feel depressed, I would just skip it. If this was music, I would automatically just turn off the song and I would instead put a better playlist where it's a feel-good playlist. Even if I did feel sad that day, I would spend the day listening to pure positive music. TikTok is a really big thing that everyone uses. There's times where I would go on it, see these videos of people who just didn't feel good. So if you find yourself stuck on negative social media or things like that, it's very good to kind of monitor yourself and see that, okay, this isn't making me feel good. Let me kind of switch over to something that is, so this can help me get through the day a little better. So the second tip would be cleaning and decluttering around my environment. Just knowing that either your room is messy or your closet is messy can really put you in a bad state because you purposely avoid it because you just don't want to get it done. And that's honestly okay. Not everyone wants to spend their afternoon cleaning when you don't feel good. A tip would be at least setting 10 to 15 minutes of cleaning one spot in your room. You don't have to clean your whole room. You could just do maybe your bed. Put 2 or 3 blankets to wash, so whenever you come back to sleep at night, you're putting your head down on something that makes you feel good. It smells good, it's fresh, it's clean. It really puts you in a good mood when you wake up. Setting some time aside to clean your room can also give you a sense of self-control. What I mean by this is that I know when my parents tell me to clean, I kind of don't want to clean it. But if I tell myself I'm going to clean for at least 10 to 15 minutes, then my mindset kind of changes and it gives me a little more motivation to get something done. I know it sounds a little silly, but making goals for yourself is really going to get you motivated to do it more because it's you telling you to do it, not your friend or your family member, where then if they tell you to do it, you feel judged or you feel kind of angry at it, like, no, I don't feel like doing it, I'm not going to do it, and it never gets done. Opening up to someone that you trust and letting them see that sensitive, that vulnerable part of you is honestly something very brave because it's hard to understand your own feelings. It's even harder to express them into words and ask someone for help. So my advice would be, tell maybe your mom or a friend that you can trust. It allows them to understand you better and maybe they could give you professional help or give you the right help that you need. Getting the right amount of sleep. I know that when I create a good sleep schedule for myself, it helps me in so many ways, especially waking up in the morning. So I'll feel way more energetic, I'll be ready to take on the day, feeling less sleepy, less tired. In classes, I'm not bored, I'm productive, I'm staying awake. If I don't have a good sleep schedule and I go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning and I wake up at 5:30, I feel tired, I feel unmotivated, I already started my day feeling like I don't want to do this, I just want to go home and sleep again. Having my thoughts and feelings written down on a piece of paper really allowed myself to see in person what was bothering me. For example, if I felt insecure or jealous or just not confident in myself, I would write it down on a piece of paper and the next day I would change my perspective on it. So if I felt insecure about someone that looked more confident or someone that had a different body type or someone that just had something that I didn't have, I would write it down on a piece of paper, feel what I felt, have my moment, then show up the next day with a different mindset. For example, if I felt insecure that this girl or this person was more confident than me, instead of saying, oh, I'm so insecure, I'll never be like that, I would write down my feelings, come back the next day and say, I aspire to be like that. one day, or I'm going to work to be like that one day. By expressing my thoughts and feelings on a piece of paper or inside of a journal, it allowed me to gain clarity, insight, and a new perspective on my life, which allowed me to gain a more positive and more clearer mindset.